What's good, YouTube? It's Ray Drill. So, in today's video, I'll be showing y'all what I believe is the best way to defend goal line. So, if you like this video, please go ahead and drop a like on the video right now. Go ahead and sub and turn those post notifications on. So, before I do get into the video, if you did see my Forex video, I just want to make an announcement that I won't be doing that no more where I talk about Forex the whole time. I just wanted to do it just so y'all can get a real good update of how I felt. But now, from now on, the videos that I will be talking about my Forex update, I'll be putting it at the end of the video. So for those of y'all that really care and really interested, it's going to be at the end. So I'll mention it at the beginning of the video. I'll be like, hey, stick around to the end. I'll be talking about my update on Forex. So just make sure, if you're interested in that, just make sure you stick to the end, please. And also on this video, make sure you comment hashtag PS4 or hashtag Xbox if you want to get entered in my giveaway, because I'll be using this video right here, this one right here, to make sure, not to make sure, but I'll be using this video right here for the entering. So for the comment generator, I can't think my words. So I want to use this video right here for the comment generator. So if you want to be entered into the giveaway, you got to use comment on this video right here, hashtag PS4 or hashtag Xbox, to receive your gift card if you win. So anyways, with all that out the way, let's go and dive into this video, because it's a banger, man. I promise y'all gonna love this. This is goal line defense you're not gonna find anywhere else. Nobody else knows about this except for you and me. So what is all the hype about, real? So it's how it is 3-3-5 wide. And as far as personnel, what you want to do, you want to have your best tackler slash best hit power. You want speed and hit power, right? That's all you want. You want speed and hit power. So that's why I got Jamal Adams, and I will kind of show you with somebody else at the end of the video, just so you can kind of see you don't need to have Jamal Adams. I just chose him because he has speed and he has hit power, and he does have enforcer. And then the reason I'm gonna show you with somebody else, because you don't need all that. You just need somebody with speed that's gonna be able to get there, and high tackling is preferred. But anyways, I just want to show you how good it is, and I'm gonna show you how good it can be with somebody else like that's not Jamal Adams caliber. So anyways, the play we're gonna be looking at is gonna be this cover 4 show 2. Now for goal lines, you can see we do have Alvin Kamara, which is one of the best running backs on the game right here, and we also have Taysom Hill at quarterback. So because the plays I'm gonna show you against is gonna be quarterback sneak and I'm gonna show you fullback dive. Now as audibles, I will kind of show you power O, I'm gonna show you strong toss, and I'm gonna show you halfback dive, and I'm gonna show you just how I like to deal with those if my opponents wants to run those. So let's come on fullback dive, because that's what you'll see most of the time. Now if you have auto flip on, which you should have auto flip on, your slot cornerback's always gonna line up to the right here. He's always gonna line up to the 2 tight end side, or the strong side if you will. But for the setup, you want to press. You want to press the left D-pad, pull up your defensive line menu. You want to hit shift D-line right. So you want to press, shift your D-line right, and you want to crash them left. Or another way you can think about it, you can press, shift your D-line to the strong side. So that's going to be the 2 tight end side. And then you want to crash opposite of them. So you crash it to the left. So whichever way you want to think about it, is up to you. So now you want to call over the top, and of course Jamal Adams your user. Now with your user, you want to stand, let me see if I can, okay, so you want to stand, you want to stand right behind the slot cornerback, or you can kind of get away with coming inside some, but to me, I like standing right behind them or right to the side of them, because with your path, you're going to be able to shoot just like this on a snap of the ball. You're going to blow it up somewhere over here, so you're going to be right here and you're going to blow it up. Now if you want to come closer, you got to wait a little longer, and I'll kind of go over that here in a second. But boom, you see how we can go right in the backfield and just get a nice hit stick right there. And I'm gonna kind of show you the reason why that happens in replay real quick, and then from that point I'm gonna run it a couple more times, run a couple different variations that you will see online. But so starting off right here, so the reason this works, the person that's supposed to target you is going to be 62. So as you see, the center is going to take that tackle. The left guard is going to aim for that linebacker, and he's the one, 62 is the one responsible for you. My controller is wigging out. So 62, he's the one responsible for you. But as you see, he actually switches and locks on to the safety right there. And as you see, nobody at all is accounting for you. So that's why I like to hide right here, because if you move too far inside, then 62 is actually going to target you if you move too far inside. So that's why I said this is about the safest spot you can get, because for some reason the game considers you a safety, so they consider you not even being in the run fit. I'm assuming that's why that works that way. You see, boom, get a nice hit stick. So you might be thinking, well, what if they just ID you? Wouldn't that work? So let me show you. But first, let's go over the adjustments again. Press, slide our defensive line to the strong side, crash them opposite, or slide your D line to the right, crash left. And I like to call over the top. Now you're probably thinking, like I said, real, all they gotta do is just, you know, go to ID and then IDU, and now they just able to block them. Now let me show you why that's not gonna happen. As you see right there, I got straight free. So the reason that doesn't work is because you're kind of hiding yourself, so the linemen get confused and they don't even know how to even get to you, basically. So right here, I'm not gonna go over the setup anymore. I'm just gonna kind of go over it because there's a lot of things I want to go over in a little amount of time. So you might be thinking, what if they just flip the play, bro? So boom, let's flip the play. See right here, we're going this way, and the good thing about it, you don't even have to do anything. You can keep it just like this, but the angle that you go is going to change. So watch how the hole opens up right there, and all I'm doing is reading that. All you're doing is just making a read right there. As you see, the hole is going to open up, and real quick, I'm going to go on replay and just kind of show you why that works and why that'll work no matter who you have right there. So let's go and take a look. Now the center's assignment is that linebacker, he has to block the person straight in front of him. He chooses to kick him out, and he has to guard him. So you see, we actually have two people coming straight free if they flip. And why is that? Because they took this person over here and moved them, so now they're weak on this side. So you see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 people on this side versus their 4. So that's why we have two people that come free. So if they try to flip their play, that's just easy right there. That's just, I mean, they're just giving you a free hit stick, basically. So that's why I said you want to have your best hit stick player, your best tackler, and all that. Now you might be thinking, okay, bro, what if they run a quarterback sneak? Now, quarterback sneak is going to be a little different. So a quarterback sneak, you can do the same exact setup, but you want to stand different. So you want to stand about right here, but I'll show you what happens if you stand right here still. You'll never get there. So boom, see how you snap the ball, like my linebacker comes free, but you will actually never get there yourself. So you might be thinking, okay, what do I need to do then? So it might sound kind of stupid, but you're literally going to stand in this gap. But you want to kind of be close to the D tackle right here, but you want to stand in that gap. Now you might be thinking, come on, bro, I know that center's finna block him. I'm even gonna IMD him. Watch, y'all see, he's ID'd. Ooh, I was still in dive. But as you see what happens, that's why you don't want to be right there for dive. So it's a guessing game, not dive, fullback dive. Yeah, I said that right. But that's why I say it's a guessing game. But if you know they're running quarterback sneak, maybe they ran it before. Maybe they ran it before when you blew up their dive. So now you're banking on the fact that they're coming again. So let me show you what happens now. So let's say they go to a quarterback sneak, and now let's say they try to ID you, right? So boom. You see how we can come in that gap, and then we can just pretty much blow them up every single time. Now I'm going to run it one more time, and I'll kind of show you the replay on why that works, but you don't want this guy in this gap, by the way. So to get him out, just simply click on him and kind of move your stick a little bit, and they'll normally move out themselves. So let's go back to quarterback sneak. You see right here we have quarterback sneak. Now let's say we ID myself again. And then boom, like I said, we can just get in there, and that's how. Only reason I got a fumble just because that's what the ability that Jamal Adams has. So right here, I do want to hop in replay just so you can understand. And let me know if you like me when I hop in replay, because I figure it gives y'all a good understanding. Because I want y'all to understand why this works. So I don't want y'all just to not know and just run it just because I told y'all, you know. So the reason it works because for some reason in this game, this center's job. Okay, my controller's wigging out. I apologize. Can you please? Okay, I'm gonna keep it on my quarterback. Okay, so the center's job right here is to chop block that linebacker, Bobby Wagner. So for some reason, both the linemen try to block Bobby Wagner, and that happens pretty consistently no matter who you ID. And for some reason, they just don't know how to block the safety when you walk them down. So I don't know what it is about this defense versus goal line, but it's extremely glitchy. So now I actually never tested this, and I never had it happen to me. But let's say the opponent comes in quarterback sneak, but they flip it. So I am kind of curious about what happens. So if you see them flip, normally I'd imagine just come on this side, and it should be able to be the same thing. I do want to see right here though. So they might be able to, that might be a workaround to it. So if you're facing somebody doing this, just run quarterback sneak and flip it, from what I can tell. But you can lab it up yourself and see. But what I do want to talk about next is what if they run other stuff. So now we got power O. So let's do the same setup, just like this. Now with power O and any other runs, you want to be patient. Don't try to fly down in the gap and try to blow it up in the backfield if it's not quarterback, if it's not fullback dive. That's the only one you want to fly down. But all you want to do is read it. So read it. Okay, power O. You want to fill that gap. As you can see, it's not so good against power O. So that's another thing you can do if you're facing this kind of defense. This is just mainly to blow up meta stuff. But I want to show you that it can kind of slow it down some. So all you gotta do is just kind of, you want to make the user have to guess where the open hole is, and you want to wait for your help to come. So that's pretty much how you want to play that, and that's pretty much going to be true to all these runs. So real quick, I am going to show you halfback dive real quick, and And like I said, I didn't want to spend like a whole lot of time on this. I just want to make sure that you know what you're doing. So let's say boom, okay, I see a halfback dive. I want to come whip around in that hole. So a lot of times you can blow that up in the backfield, a halfback dive. If you see that action, then you want to go straight immediately into that hole. So right here, as you can see, halfback dive. And most of the time they're not going to ID you. And like I said, if he gets into the gap, which he will, just click on him and then kind of move him a little bit, then move him back. And a lot of times he'll fix himself. So just like I said, let me show you right here. We do got halfback dive, and I actually ID'd myself too, which most people probably will do. So boom, all you want to do is whip around, and even if you don't get there, just see I got ID, so I did get picked up. A lot of times you're gonna have help, so you want to use this defense as more like a help defense, you know, when it's not what you expect it to be. So let's go back to halfback dive one more time, and after that I'll show you strong. I'll show you the toss. And now I want to show you what happens if they ID this middle linebacker. So basically, you're going to be the one that comes in free. So if you come in free a lot of times, then that's going to be why you come in free. And a lot of times you get a lot of glitchy things like that just happen with me. So last thing I do want to show you for this video is over is going to be strong toss. So a strong toss, if it's to your side, you're blowing this up, not blowing up, but you're stopping in the backfield every single time. And I'll show you why. We'll go ahead and get that guy out the gap right there. So a strong toss, I want to wait. Okay, I see the toss action. I want to whip around. So it's going to be a one-on-one tackle. That's why I said if you already have your best tackler there, you're pretty much going to stop it every single time in the backfield. So I'm going to run it one more time, and I'll show you what happens if they flip it and try to run toss. Not flip it, but if they, run toss to the weak side, I'll show you just kind of how that does. So right here, I see toss action. I'm coming outside. And then right there, of course, they're going to let Latavius Murray just go crazy right there. But nothing you can really do about that if they want to, if that's how Madden wants to bless them. But let's go back to strong toss. Run it one time to the other side, and then that'll be the end of the video. And I appreciate all y'all who are checking out my videos. Seriously, man, that means the world to me. Honestly, it really does. So if you get that kind of toss right there, you just want to keep following with your user. Just don't give up a big gain. And then if they want to keep running toss to the weak side, I'll give you this real quick. I know I've been saying I wanted to end it, but if you notice they run to toss to the weak side and they maybe get a big gain and try to hurry up offense, what I'd recommend is just switch on this guy. Maybe walk him down. And then now we're going to do the same thing. Just make sure you stay outside, as you see. As long as we stay outside, we'll be good. But anyway, that's going to wrap up this video. Let me know if you enjoyed this video, because honestly, it's really good. This is my current goal line defense I use, and I have a lot of success out of it. But anyways, I hope y'all have a blessed day, man. I'm Rage Rail, and I'm out.